Plato was born in 428 BCE to Ariston and Perictione, wealthy Athenian aristocrats. While not much is known about his childhood, Plato was given a rich education due to his social status, learning the doctrines of famous Athenian scholars like Parmenides and Pythagoras. As a young child, he met Socrates, who would end up playing an important role in Plato's life. Socrates led Plato away from a career in playwriting and into a career of philosophy. During this time, the Peloponnesian War raged through Athens. Plato served in the military from 409 to 404 BCE. Spartan victory over Athens led to the establishment of oligarchy in Athens and the destruction of democracy. For this brief period of time, Plato became active in politics as his two close cousins, Charmides and Critias, were important figures in the new government. In 399 BCE, Socrates was executed. Plato was deeply saddened and decided to go abroad for 12 years to study astronomy and mathematics in Egypt and Italy, leaving the lives of politics forever. While abroad, he wrote his first series of works, The Apology of Socrates, Protagoras, Euthyphro, and many other works, which all convey the teachings of Socrates. Upon Plato's return in 387 BCE, he founded the famous Academy, a school of learning and the first modern university. For the next 20 years, Plato occupied himself with the Academy and wrote his second of three series of works, his middle dialogues, Phaedo, Symposium, and maybe his most well-known work, The Republic. Plato's Republic criticizes Athens and describes an ideal state with just laws and just people as a model for future societies to follow. This book also discusses the virtues of justice, courage, wisdom, and moderation of the individual and in society. The Republic makes use of the Socratic method and sets out bold assertions and challenges the reader to find reasons to either support or reject these assertions. It also suggests ideas ahead of its time, such as gender equality, the valuation of justice, and a system of checks and balances. After a brief trip teaching Dionysius II, ruler of Syracuse, Sicily, Plato focused more on his own metaphysical theories and art, including dance, music, and poetry in more depth. During these final years, Plato wrote his later dialogues and comes up with his famed theory of forms as well, straying away from the teachings of Socrates. Plato's theory of forms aims to answer two fundamental questions. How can humans live a fulfilling, happy life in a contingent, changing world where everything they attach themselves to can be taken away? And how can the world appear to be both permanent and changing? By splitting the universe into two realms, the material realm and the transcendent realm of forms, Plato is able to answer both questions. According to his theory, a material object has material properties, each represented by an ideal form. For example, a basketball has the forms round and orange. All material objects are imperfect copies of one or more forms. Furthermore, forms are the only knowledge we have of this world, since they are all material properties. In 347 BCE, Plato died, leaving the Academy to his sister son Speusippus. However, his legacy lived on through his famous pupil Aristotle, who went on to spread his theories as far as the Roman Empire.